Yo, yo, yo. Back to the grind. God, we used a lot of rejuves. Luckily, we have a buttload. Off with a new stash, baby. Alright. End of last stream, we were working on getting a new lister. I think I'm probably just going to carry on with that. See if we can't get something better, because we're using a nightmare lister right now. And I think we're probably better off getting one in hell. Which kind of begs the question... Ooh, you know what? We'll just reset when we see souls. It kind of begs the question, do we want to respec, right? Because right now I have a few... too many points, I would say, in like Blood Boil. I'm not really using it. Do I want to respec and just go harder into like Demonic Mastery, Blood Oath? Do we still have... Let's see. Yo, what's up, J Bakes? 2 birds tonight. Yeah. And they're not even going to be from Lower Cross. That's the craziest part. Those are called natural burrs, baby. What's up, Trace? How you doing? Happy Sunday, guys. Do we have it? Yeah. So, I mean, we could get to the point where we have a lister ready for us, come back here, respec, and then have I mean, you save 20 points there, basically max out Demonic, max out Blood Oath, and then max out Engorge. I don't know if it makes like a huge difference though. I kind of don't want to use my respecs. Like I only have 2, and then I'd be a little bit more interested in it if we had some tokens stacked up. So maybe I'll wait until we have some tokens and go from there. Oh my god, souls again? Honestly, is it a problem? I think if we play far back, it might not be an issue. I am a little bit scared, but... like, this is fine. 51%. Players 1. It's probably alright. Souls eat ass? Maybe I'll teleport on top of them then. Jesus. I'm trying to find somebody to eat. You know what? Actually, maybe that's a conversation for the OF. This is fine, suddenly dead. I know. I might regret it. You never know. You don't know until it happens. Low-key, just hoping you know what, I'm just gonna intentionally die, and then just be like, you know what, guys, I guess this isn't for me, and go back to softcore. Because I was literally thinking this, like, earlier today. I was like, you know what, I might just do some farming before the stream, get some more levels, you know, and then just, we'll put it together for a video anyways. And then I thought to myself, man, if I die off stream, like, how sad would that be, you know? Like, I don't know about this hardcore thing anymore. It's got me too scared, man. It's got me too damn scared. I also think I should probably split my belt up and bring regular potions, because when I, like, in this situation, right, I don't really want to use a full reju, but I also don't want to leave myself 300 health down. That'd be the funniest thing you could do. Yeah, it's all fun and games until magically the streamer never dies off stream. That's so crazy. What? So lucky, probably. I mean, can't think of any other reason that I might not die off stream. My character... Whoa, he actually just came back to life. That's so crazy. Who knew that happened? Start stream one day and the character's dead and I just have to explain to you guys what happened. Yeah. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, we have too many rejuves. I wish that if your rejuves were maxed out, right? Like if you had 99 full rejuves stacked in the stash, you could still just put them in and just store them regularly, you know what I mean? Because now we're at 99, I have to like not pick up rejuves. Kind of annoying. With that said, I maybe should just be more willing to use them. Look at these little bastards. Holy crap. Yeah, guys, I was doing a little farming anyways. We're back on normal. Yeah. Yeah, I actually did think about it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my mind on one thing about the account. And I think I'm just going to make new characters. Because I thought about it, and I think it might be a little bit boring to just farm on the Warlock, like, all the way until he's ready to do Ubers. And then the Warlock doing Ubers is not even, like, a really, like, challenging thing, right? Because the Warlock is just broken. So I think, like, maybe on Wednesday we're just going to start another character, and we'll just have every character level up. That way we can do some variety. Maybe not Wednesday, but I'm not going to wait till I get a torch. You can store more rejuves. You just got to put them in hand. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you could do that. Okay. Oh, hey. Is this terrorized? You can get these without the terror. Oh, that's sweet. Nice. Yo, what's going on, Charpan? How you doing, brother? God, this is my first time getting one of those little shardies. Oh, natural. That's cool. And it's for Act 1. I thought you'd have to farm the act to get the one for the act. But apparently not how it works, huh? Cool, cool, cool. You've been told you just have to beat an elite pack. Get them no terrors. That's pretty good. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, let's just hope. I really don't want to be doing this for too long. All I want is curse. If it's cursed, we'll take it, and we'll just kind of hope for the best when it comes to the rest of the affixes. Nope. Ugh, it's gonna take so long. Hello. Okay, I mean, we're in a pretty good spot. 84 about to hit 85. The good thing about Bale runs is that they actually have decent decent XP, right? And we have the Geeds now, so if we wanted to do some gambling, it's not the end of the world. Let's count down. It's not too bad. I've seen some people get some pretty crazy stuff just on their way down to the throne. I almost never actually farm this. Like, I always just teleport past, so it would be pretty crazy to get a decent drop down here. Level up. Yeah, we'll keep going into Blood Oath because I like that the damage to demon keeps going up. Never lucky, exactly. Yeah. I won't find anything, but it's nice to hope, you know? It's nice to just have a little bit of hope, god damn it. Oh, here we go, Tier Rune. And you said I wasn't lucky. Fuck would be an L. Yeah, we need that light radius. It's so funny how people talk about how many L runes you'd need to cube up to a high rune without realizing that just finding one L rune is almost as hard as finding a Burr rune. Now, we did find an Ist rune last stream. So in Ohm and a Mal would go absolutely crazy. I'm not like crazy hoping for an early Enigma, honestly. Like, I don't really mind walking around, especially now that I'm terrified of dying, but oh yeah, maybe maybe that does kill us, huh? let's see how hot the throne room is. I'm a manly man. I don't run from ghosts. Maybe I should, though. The more I think about it. Maybe they've just rewarded me with a 45 life for Skiller. Maybe. Oh, wow. Not bad. You know what? Honestly, the 27 light res, we kind of need it right now. So we take those. Your lower cross runs were kind of nice, but also so much for 4 Sir and 1 Burr. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's always nice to find a Burr because you feel like you basically found 2 Sir runes, right? Like, Sir runes are cool and everything, but it's basically half a rune when... Well, I guess Burr rune's kind of also half a rune, so it's more like the Sirs are a quarter of a rune. Lower crust. I miss lower crust. Jeez. Yours for low and Omrund, yeah. So you're telling me out of everything you only got the Sirs and the Burr? That's pretty crazy. I feel like I had a somewhat similar experience though. Like, I think we found a low rune, but like I said, we didn't find an Omrund for a really long time. Like, we had an Enigma for a while before we had our call arms, which is kind of crazy. Just give up, Jades. It's not worth your mental. Really. Wow. Another no cursed. God damn, it takes a while to get down to him. Ay, ay, ay.
Good afternoon.
We'll keep these 7% MF. Let's move this for now. And do we have a fire res farm somewhere? We have this one. We have so much random stuff, man. All good. We should have 9 Essence of Suffering. Not too shabby. Okay. We'll keep this. Brings the resistances up just a little bit. The Olm had eluded you for the longest time. You randomly happen to drop one Terror Zone on players 1. Yeah, that's always nice. The random runes are the best. Like, I love Lower Crust, right? But finding a random rune when you're doing something else that's just like players 1, you're doing it just for fun, and then all of a sudden you get the rune you've been looking for. That's a great feeling. Like, even just finding the Istrun last stream. What were we doing? I think it was Mephisto runs, right? It was awesome. Such a nice surprise. You didn't even... Oh yeah, I remember that. You're on pay 1 by mistake. That's funny. Normally, it doesn't take very long to realize you're on P1 by mistake. Because you're like, where the hell are my drops? Like, what? Something's going on here. It was so easy when we were doing Andy on LO, or on, you know, pre-expansion. Because you do 2 runs, she doesn't drop anything, you're like, oh, that's not P7. If it was P7, we'd have 6 uniques a run. The good old days. When you're Warlock and you melted everything, takes a while for that to sink in. Yeah, it's fair enough. When you're doing like not a boss, it could be a little bit harder too. So for the bosses, you expect some drops, right? For everything else, sometimes you're like, oh, man, could just be bad luck. Listen, nothing wrong with players 1, man. Okay, it's sometimes it's all some people can handle. All right. Without just getting absolutely one shot. Come on. Jeez. I'm telling you, my lister's falling off, man. Someone afraid of ghosts would say, well, that's why I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it about myself. I'm just saying, you know, some people. You love my shitty little lister? No way. I need a better one. I need a better one. Pronto. He's just too low level, man. He hits too many shots. It's sad. Really. Okay, come on. This is the one. And then we can get back to doing Mephisto runs. Our Mephisto map is so good. I feel like we might be able to do P5 with the new and improved lister. Little council action too. Like, there's just like a pretty good chance for runes and for upgrades, so. A little 50-50. Yeah, Trace went crazy on the research the last few days. It's interesting to see, because you see a lot of people on Reddit talking about like what's best and what they prefer, and everyone's going crazy if it'll answer, but I don't know, like, I still think the lister is just great. It does suck that it takes so long to get one. Yeah, you get an Ancient Sway TZ, and then you get one with Conviction, which is probably not hard, right? Because there's probably a bunch of them. It's not like this where you get one chance. You got one lister, and if he's not good, you gotta reset and do all this work. That's one thing that's better. Come on. Stone Skin? I can't see. Is he? I don't think he's Chris. No. Yo, what's up, Ben? You on a D2 break at the moment? Yeah, man. I haven't seen you around, man. You got something else going on, or you just burned out of the D2 scene? I kind of feel you on that, honestly. I kind of feel you.
Hello.
I got some other stuff in the works. The streams might start shifting towards some other games and or activities, but he's already burned out already. Listen, it's a continuation. It's not like it's a new game. You know, I was thinking about this, like if you were a Final Fantasy streamer, you could technically, like, you're in one genre or like one niche, but you could play like 20 different games and still be in the same niche, right? Now with Diablo, you're just playing Diablo. Souls again, eh? You know what? I ain't no pansy. Actually, this is player's 8. I'm a pansy. Burned out on life, you've been sleeping so much. Honestly, man, exactly the same. Like today, I woke up at 9 to watch the League of Legends First Stand finals to see if Europe could come through. And that finished at like 12:30, and I got in bed and I fell asleep for 3 hours. Like, I'm just constantly exhausted. Yeah. And like work has been really crazy the last little bit, which is why I skipped like a week and a half of streams. And then like I come back to get the stream going today, and I'm like, man, I'm just tired. So I feel you on that, man. Trying to get in the gym. Like, I still went to the gym the last few days, but it's like a real struggle. You know, when like sometimes you want to go to the gym and it's so easy. Like, you'd feel wrong if you didn't go to the gym. But then there's sometimes when, you know, it's you barely got to the gym. Like, you had to do everything you could to convince yourself and just get yourself in the car, and then you park the car and you're sitting in the parking lot and you're like, man, it's not too late to go back home. And then you get yourself in, but that's where I'm at right now. So I hope it turns around for you, man, because I know what that's like. I'm living it. But it passes. It comes and goes, you know? Like, for all of, let's say, I think February, I was going to the gym like 6 days a week, streaming twice a week, putting out like 2-3 videos, and I loved doing it. It wasn't even like, it wasn't a chore, nothing like that. But then, yeah, sometimes it just kind of flips on you. You're not depressed or anything, just going through a sleepy season. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't think I'm depressed. And I didn't mean to imply that you were. It's more just like, even when it's just like a sleepy season, as you say, it can still feel a little bit like, a little bit sad, because it, you know, you feel like you're not being as productive. Sometimes that can get to you. I guess you're like, it's kind of, because your seasons are like the opposite, right? So you're probably like in your fall season. So I don't know what that's like for you over there, but I know up here, like when we start getting into the fall, winter's around the corner, that's usually when I start to feel it. And now, like, we're at the, like, I think technically spring started, right? But dude, it's still disgusting outside. It's just snowing yesterday, like, ugh. When the weather gets nice, my whole mood changes, my energy changes. So much easier to be productive. '84, Jade? I'm so jealous, man. I'm so jealous. I have a couple of friends that live in different states, and they're like breaking out the barbecue and all sorts of shit, and I'm like, man, like, I am dying to smoke a rack of ribs. Like, oh my god, I'd be so happy to smoke a rack of ribs and just make some like, oh, go golfing. Jay, you like golfing? I've never been a fan of golfing. Like, you know, I have fun at the driving range, but I don't think that necessarily counts. I have a friend who's kind of getting into it, though. He says it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the weather to get better, start running outside. I mean, the wife and I haven't even really had a chance to really explore, you know, the new area that we moved to. Obviously, we know like what's in the area, but we you know, when the weather's nice, we like going for walks and checking out the community and meeting people that are walking their dogs and such. So we're pretty pumped for that. Could not come soon enough, man. Shale room? You had to fill up both your cars the other day. Yoda has left for another meter or fuel. Yeah, I'm assuming gas is also crazy over there. I think it went from about, still no cars. Gas went from about $1 Maybe about a $1.20 a liter to like a $1.80 a liter. So about 50% increase already. It's pretty wild. It's normally not a big deal because I don't really go anywhere. But my wife has been, my wife also, like, she works from home as well, but recently she's had a lot of stuff to do in office and clients to see and stuff like that. So it's been a little bit expensive the last few weeks. Yeah, pretty much exactly the same, eh, Ben? Yeah. Yeah, crazy times. Crazy times. I mean, you work from home as well, right? So hopefully it's not hitting you too hard. $2.40 a gallon to $3.90 a gallon. Yeah, that's even crazier than ours, actually. You're in half a mind to try to use lump charcoal in the car. I mean, listen, when you drive a car, smoke comes out the back. Okay. So when you use lump charcoal, smoke comes out the barbecue. So how do you make an L again? What was it? Left? Like, it could work. Truly.
Good afternoon.
And it's much, much cheaper. That sounds like exactly the kind of shit you see in Australia. Exactly the kind of shit. Some guy riding his barbecue to work. You guys call it gas in Australia? Or would you call it petrol? My grandfather always called it petrol. Petrol, yeah. That's funny. Pull out the Flintstone car, yeah. I mean, that's much, much cheaper. Not as cheap on your feet, but... yeah, I mean, if you live somewhere where, you know, the public transit infrastructure is good, then you're not hurting as much, but... it's liquid, not gas. Yeah, well, I mean, it's short for gasoline, which... I don't even know what difference that makes, honestly, but I always liked petrol. It sounds fancier. So, I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, nobody says petrol down here. €2 a liter? That is a lot. Yeah, wow. I mean, that's like... what, like $2.80 a liter Canadian? That's really expensive. Wow. Yeah, it's rough. At least in Europe, though, the cars are pretty small, right? So maybe you get a little bit more efficiency out of your gas, hopefully. We have pretty efficient cars. It's not like either of us drives a truck or anything, but my car takes premium fuel, which is a big old scam. So that's another like 30 to 40% increase on gas there. Luckily, we get our gas from Costco, so it's a little bit cheaper. And I get like a little bit of cash back, so it's not awful, but so true, J-Bakes. I mean, if you didn't win the war for being able to use the wrong words, what'd you win it for, right? Look at J-Bakes over here talking about how many miles per gallon he can get. Gross. Gross. Nobody cares about those units, Jay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Trump said he would end the war completely if everybody would just call it gas, right? So technically, this is Ben's fault. Like, we're out here using the right terms, and this guy's like, more war, more war. Not cool. Not cool, man. Thought you were better than that, honestly. Oh, that was close. That was close. Meters. Oh my god. The only meters I care about are of the kilo variety. The kilometers.
Salutations.
Is that official terminology, Jay? That's some double D terminology if I've ever heard it. Some demonology. Better be careful, man. He's lurking. You're asking for a fight. Hey, Jesus Christ, where is he? Where is he? Never cursed, man. Never cursed. Crikey. Ah, right. I see. You're taunting him because there's no real reason for you to ever use any of the skill buff that you've been given, right? Unless unless you can convince him to come out of the weeds. Smart, smart. A fluid ounce? Nah, I don't think anybody knows what a fluid ounce really is. I think people just like it how it looks, you know? Flaws. It sounds fun. See, the thing is, we don't need to understand it anymore because I can just ask Claude or ChatGPT and get a really bad conversion on the fly. So why would I ever need to learn what or why or... No. Not these days. No siree. Man, I've booked up all my hotels for Japan. It's only 2 months away. I am so pumped, guys. Not excited for how small everything's gonna be because yeah, the beds are pretty small. Like the wife and I sleep in a king bed, so it's gonna be quite the change. But it's okay. Because it was pretty cheap. Yeah, we're going to Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, Hiroshima, and I think Mount Fuji's in like its own little city slash village. We're going there too. No, I've never been to Japan before. It's the first time. Super, super, super excited. We're going for I think 16 days, 16 or 17 days. So I'm super pumped. I don't know about the hot springs because I have a lot of tattoos and I know that they don't like that, right? So I don't know. I think there are like some places you can go that are like for tourists and they don't care about it in those places, but we haven't looked into that yet. But we're going to like Pokemon Cafe, Nintendo Museum, the Hiroshima Peace like Memorial Museum, Poke Park. We're going to the Universal Studios in Osaka, which will be really cool because it has the Super Nintendo World, and then, you know, lots of shopping and stuff like that. But they think you Yakuza, yeah, they'll kind of let it slide with tourists due to different cultures, yeah. No, nobody's gonna think I'm Yakuza. I know that, but it's kind of one of those things. Like, genuinely, I just want to do whatever is going to like not piss anybody off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in another culture's country, and I would rather not experience a hot spring if it means that experiencing a hot spring will like really offend some people. You know what I mean? I just don't care that much. So if I can avoid it, I will. But I still have to look into it. That's actually a good reminder. But Ben, did I get my tourist train pass? No. We were planning on getting the JR pass, which is the Japan Rail Pass, because it basically gives you unlimited trips, right? But they have increased the price of that over the last like 3 or 4 years so many times that it's no longer worth it for tourists. So we're just gonna pay for the train. Like, we're gonna take a train from Tokyo to Osaka, and from Osaka to Kyoto, and Osaka to Hiroshima, and then back to Tokyo. But paying for it individually every time actually ends up being cheaper. Luckily, somebody made a calculator that you can use to basically put in all your trips, and then it tells you whether or not it's cheaper. If it's cheaper to get the pass or cheaper to just pay for the ticket every time. So, because yeah, so for 2 14-day passes right now, it's like almost $1,500, I think. Whereas just paying for the tickets is like closer to like 600 or 700. So depends on some of the hotels. Some include hot springs in the rooms. Yeah, the hotels we really cheaped out on the hotels. We wanted to keep it cheap. Like, it's already going to be a really expensive trip, so we just found like a decent location, you know, decent hotel, nothing crazy. I don't think any of them have anything like that. We got lucky though, one of them has an in-room washer dryer, so that's really nice. You and the wife got the JRE for $150 each? Yeah. Yeah, this was like 4 or 5 years ago. I think that was it was like a no-brainer. Like, it was a no-brainer. But they really jacked it up in the last year or two, I think. Like, I think the last year or two, they put it up like over 100% each year. Yeah, 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah. Because they're, I don't know, I think they're like really not happy with the tourists, right? Like, that's why I was talking about doing whatever I can to just be like a good tourist, because I think ever since like just after COVID, when streamers started like really getting big and going to Japan and just being complete nuisances, yeah, things changed. Oh, locals were using them. I see. There was actually like a tourist specific one that was cheaper. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it still makes sense in some cases, but we're not traveling that much. Like, honestly, I feel like we're traveling a pretty decent amount, going to 4 or 5 different cities, but yeah, it's still cheaper to just get our tickets separately. It's not too bad though. Like, when we were looking into going to some other places, like my wife wanted to go to Portugal, and we wanted to go between like Lisbon and a couple other cities, and to take like a bus to go between those cities, it's basically the same as taking the train in Japan. Like, the Japanese rail infrastructure is so good, getting around is so convenient, that I really don't mind paying for it. It's better than having to like take a flight or, you know, take an uncomfortable bus ride. So yeah, super excited. You know, big Final Fantasy, Pokemon fan. So being able to see some of the stuff that they have over there is going to be really fun. I'm probably going to spend way too much money on collectibles. But that's okay. It's okay. We've been saving for this trip for like 2.5 years, so. No problem. Okay, come on, give me a cursed boy. Give me a cursed boy. Look at me, I'm just absorbing, man. Look at this. I barely take any damage. Let's go, Dwarf Star. Secret weapon. Hey, come on. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Not the one. God damn. Yeah, let's switch it up. Let's go back to Mephisto for a bit. I'm getting sick of this. Okay, so what do we need? Let's put this back in here. I think we did something with our boots, right? I mean, this has more MF. We'll just take that for the MF. Yeah, I don't think we actually changed anything. Are these any good? Not really. Not really. Not really. Look at this map, man. Wow, we have a good Andy map, a good Mephisto map. Like, jeez. You just hide behind this wall? We could do player 7, no problem, honestly. Probably should. God, the gold find is amazing too. Sweet. Nice and safe, just how I like it. Imagine if we found the Death's Web like as one of our first items. Okay, big drops. Grand Charm. Steel Clash, which we already have. And that's the way she goes. Yeah, I mean, we do this... Ooh. We do this quickly enough that I don't think we necessarily need a lister. Maybe I'll do the lister off stream. I don't bore you guys too much.
What do you need?
That's when I'll die. To the souls. But you know what? Like, that's okay, I think. Like, it's okay to die to souls sometimes. Like... Alright. Hey, maybe we can keep this? I mean, is there a world where we imbue this and it's better than the rhyme? Probably not. Like, maybe purely for damage, there's potential, but... Like, I don't really think I'd do that. A great Wagyu experience in Tokyo? Yes, please, Ben. I was actually reading up on that, and apparently it's like 75% cheaper to eat Wagyu in Japan, which is amazing. So, yeah, if you know a good place, let me know. Send it in the Discord so I don't lose it. Yeah, I'm super pumped for that. The wife doesn't eat beef, but I do, so more for me. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. She's super pumped for the 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is like It's like world-renowned food in Japan, so that's pretty exciting. Every time we booked a hotel, her first question was, how far is the 7-Eleven? Like, is it in walking distance? Trace, you got your first D key. And it only took how many deaths? Yakiniku 8-man. Send you the address. Also send you some pics of me and the wife the owner remembers. The owner's gonna remember you? What the hell? I'm gonna ask. You better not be lying. You doing P6 Trace? That's so random. Oh, 7. P7. Oh, 6 deaths. Gotcha. Yeah, Neelathak is yeah. Yakiniku 8-man. Let me see if I can find Yakiniku 8-man. Yakiniku Akasaka. Oh, you know what? Itoman. Yeah, I actually think this might be really close to us, to our first hotel, because I actually decided to stay in Akasaka. Oh no, it's close to our second hotel. So we're going to Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, and then back to Tokyo for a couple days. And when we're back there the second time, we'll be really close to this place. So very cool. Oh, it looks awesome. It's like a little on the floor type of thing. Very Japanese. Nice. You don't know the exact drop rate, but you don't think there's too much of a difference between P3 and P7 for keys? Is that true? I thought that key, like, I've always, anecdotally, I've always felt like they drop way more when you're on players 5 or 7. Ooh, Catacombs just got terrorized? Is that worth it for me to do at level 85? Does it change anything? Yeah, right? A little bit higher? Slightly higher. Yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. Like, the trade-off might not really be worth it, considering how much deadlier. Oh, nice! 46% too. Oh my god. Let's go. What a good drop, man. Oh, that is such a good early drop. We got the Chanseys, we got the War Travs, the Sharko. We are the trifecta of early game MF. Freaking sweet, man. You didn't even order anything. They just kept bringing us food. The staff came out and were trying to convince us they were ninjas. Okay. Ben coming in with the no way emotes. Those, they look a little bit weird than the regular emotes, but I'll take it. Yeah. Snipe this guy, Mef Dolls, man. Why are you trying to get me killed, man? 10 to strength, 10 to vitality is also really nice. I do wish there was a little bit more of a defensive stats on here, because we do lose a little bit of res, but it doesn't look like it matters. Sweet, man. Sweet. Okay, do we do Andy? I mean, it's terrorized. It's easy, Andy. We gotta do it, right? Like, we gotta do it. I think we could probably do players 5, yeah. I think she already spawned in, but... Nice. This is why we do it, man. Oh, feels so good to be back. Like, chipped amethyst, ruby, double suffering. Like, guys, I know. I said I wouldn't do it again, but how could I not? Like, it's just too good, man. Like, you can't expect me to pass up on that. That would be just insane. Yeah, we need more poison res, man. We need more poison res. Ooh, a nice little soli. Yeah, it sounds amazing though, Ben. I'm so down for some Wagyu. The last time I had Wagyu was for my bachelor party. We went to an all-you-can-eat Wagyu place. It was like $150 a person. And they give you like a tiny little bit of A5. And then I think the rest is like A3 or A4. Not nearly as good. But the A5 Wagyu, so good. I was gonna book a trip to, or like book a day trip to Kobe, but apparently it doesn't really make a difference. Because you're in, like you're on the island already, you don't necessarily need to go to Kobe for Wagyu, but... My wife just got home and she bought so much stuff. Oh god. Demon Hide Sash. That's about it, eh? The P5 to P3 difference is pretty crazy. We should probably just do players 3. That's a little bit slow. Greetings. The String of Ears, honestly not bad. To Shabadabadoo. It's always worth it to farm TZ bosses for the new Uber Ancients. Yeah, it's a really good point. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's always a good idea just in general, you know, because good drops, the Uber mats, gives us a reason to get more tokens so I can mess around with the build a little bit more. Yeah. The Bearded Ack. I think we already have that one. TBH.
Good day.
It's... Oh, the Spell Steal. We do not have that. Nice. I think I need to clear up some inventory space though, because we're gonna need to pay for these teleport charges. So I gotta start picking up more than just the uniques. Come on. Look at him just miss. Oh my god. This is why I need a new one. Yoicks. Yeah, the Uber Ancients, huh? I wonder when we'll attempt our first Uber Ancients. We could probably do it right now with the right bound demon, but I don't know. I'm a little bit afraid of getting blasted. Yeah, like the lister's pretty good, right? But I don't know. From what I've seen, the ancients just kind of like, they have a lot of AoE, right? So that's what I'd be most worried about, is just copious amounts of AoE in my face. The Amrune. You know, the what's it called? The Blood Boil is actually doing a lot of work here. Because she's so weak to fire. It's actually really good.
Greetings.
Almost forgot I had that skill.
Hello.
Hello. Sweet. 2 more Grailers. Lister the Boomer. He is an old man for sure. You know how it is. Don't make fun of him. It's not his choice. Just because he's loud and racist. It's Bale's fault. It's Bale's fault. Okay, okay. I mean, they're Grailers. Nothing crazy, but... Speaking of boomers, where's Ryan? I don't know, man. Ryan disappeared, man, you know? He's like, hey, man, you want to play Baldur's Gate? I'll sponsor a Baldur's Gate playthrough. And I was like, all right. And then I put out the first couple videos and he seemed to be loving it. And then next thing you know, he stopped showing up. Maybe he didn't like my Baldur's Gate content so much. Like he hated it so much that he doesn't even want to come see the stream anymore. I mean, that's fair. I kind of, you know, I get it. Truly, I do. But yeah, Ryan kind of like dips in and out over time, so. Oh, we got the Opal Vein J-Bix. What element did you get? Pretty sweet ring. I don't think it's like super high impact because the numbers don't get too good, but cold damage, okay. I think the rolls on that ring are pretty wild too. Like the ranges are pretty crazy and a lot of things roll, so it's like, how's FF8? FF8 is good. I'm only about a couple hours in. I haven't had time to record more. But I might do another episode tonight. And then once I get to about 5 episodes, I'm going to start releasing them. But it's pretty good. Like it's actually hard. Like it's actually a really really challenging game, and I think that's just kind of how it was back in the day. You know, like they didn't just hand it to you with these old games, you know? Like the old Final Fantasy games, and especially with FF8, because you can't really grind. So, yeah. Yeah, plus the cold damage must be really good for the sorceress, no? I'm about 70 hours in, so I'm almost done with the tutorial. Yeah. It's gonna be a long game. Like another streamer, or I don't know if she streams actually, but she makes videos. Another Let's Player, let's call her, put out FF8 videos over the last month or two, and I think she has like 20 something episodes of 3 hours each. So yeah, it's gonna be long. You can grind just different than you would expect. Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, yeah, I don't think I will. You watch e-girl streamers? I 99% of the time I wouldn't, but It depends, right? Like if I feel like they're just e-girl, then no. But this one seems pretty she actually like really gets into the games, and she like started playing through all the Final Fantasies, so pretty enjoyable. Sometimes you can tell, like, you know, it's just a tits out situation. This one's different, I swear. You played FF8, was 8 hours into the game, and you really only played the card game. Yeah, I still haven't played the card game. But yeah, like I said, I'm only a couple hours in, so. All right, Trace. I'll figure it out soon enough. Plus, I gotta read my guide and get up to speed on what the hell's going on. Yeah, Ben, you already know it, man. Why do you think I'm starting the only feed? You gotta use what you got, you know? Gotta use what you got. Nothing wrong with that. Really? Really? Yeah, that's good. That's a good drop. No, I'm happy with that. Pal M? I mean, pretty close to a spirit right there. TY. Yeah, I meant more like my, like, you know, my D2 skills, how I'm really knowledgeable and good at the game, and, you know, I'm always teaching you guys new shit. Like, you guys come here to learn, right? Like, that's the main... I think that's the main reason. Every stream, there's just, like, some cool new thing that you learn, right? That's what I aim for, anyways. You're just trying to get the foot cam up and running. Man, we are gonna have 99 of these in no time. In no time, I'd tell you. Nope, did not mean to do that. The ghost. Oh, a Talix Anguish. Nice. We actually got one. Let's go. What? Oh, I think we already had that. We have this already. Spirit Shroud. Not bad. The Greaves, I think we have. Nice. We're well on our way to Ubers, man. Let's go.
Good day.
Ooh, the Shaco. Stone skin, huh? Not terrible. Looks like we break that shit, no problem. Now, does Andy get the stone skin? Is it just not say it for her? Because I would assume that she gets it, but I can't, you know, like, I can't actually see it. And seeing is believing, so...
The Order welcomes you.
Oh, she doesn't get it. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm surprised. It'd be cool if the bosses got it. The champions don't either? Okay. So it's just all of the regular monsters, which is kind of worse, honestly. Because then you just have to deal with a bunch of little guys with some pretty decent buffs. Hey, nice. Almost maxed out on that. Harold spawned an Andy's room for you and buffed Andy. That's great. I was reading today that apparently there's like a way... There's like a meta... The meta for farming Heralds is that when a Herald spawns, you're supposed to terrorize Act 1, and then you can go to like some of the areas in Act 1 where the monsters are pretty weak. And that's like the way to do it. Safely. Because people keep complaining about just basically just getting one shot by Heralds, so neither of them dropped anything. Nice. Typical J-Bakes playing on Players 1, complaining about getting no drops. Yep. Sounds about right. Yeah, P7's where it's at, man. I'm really hoping that I don't get like so trapped in how strong the Warlock is that I only play Warlock. But usually what happens. Okay, this one we have the long battle bow. Do we have that Vidala? We don't. Okay.
Impossible.
Can't forget the chests. You never know. Oh, Jesus. Really? Nothing? Nothing? Wow. Yikes. A little bit of gold at least.
Good day.
Oh, we're gonna repair. Repair.
Oh, hi there.
80k per repair. Honestly, not bad. Considering how much it costs to repair, like, an Enigma. Not too bad. We have all the rings. I feel like we don't have an angelic yet. Oh man. Andy, what happened to you? This isn't even broken anymore. Like, I think, you know, I talked all this shit about not doing Andy, and I don't even feel bad that I'm doing it. Because it's just not the same, you know? It's just not the same. Back in the day, we would have already had, like, Tyrion's Might, 3 Griffs by now. Honestly, sad. Lightning enchanted? Doesn't seem like it. Ah, yes. I do need more levels, but still. Still. Look at that. They're really cool statues too. I love that. Oh, I didn't know that that they drop across the acts. I thought each act boss dropped their own one. That's so interesting that they didn't lock these items to specific acts.
Good day.
I don't hate that they're not locked. You know, it's nice that you can get anything from anywhere, but it's also nice to have incentive to do different bosses. You know what I mean? Like, I thought this was going to give me a reason to do, like, Terrorize Duriel, for example. You know what I mean? But that's not a terrible thing. At least this way you don't have to, like, make sure you're around for certain terror zones and stuff. That's nice. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Trace. That's the way that I interpreted it. But apparently not. Oh, I see. So they can drop them all, but they're more likely to drop specific ones. Okay, so we just got super lucky. Typical. You know, I'm always getting super mega lucky. Hey, nice. We take those. That's just what I needed, was more inventory clutter. That's like so sweet. How much MF are we at? 189. Not bad. Not bad. Basically, you got a D-Mite. Okay, so what you're saying is we need another Andy nerf. ASAP. Oh my god. I'm not swapping my weapons fast enough. Oh god. Okay. The great poleaxe, huh? Hey, nice. Another one. Beauty. We're gonna be doing Ubers in no time, man. We're gonna have jewels at the ass. Okay, so yeah, that's another one of the first one. Very cool. Actually, nice that we got the Duriel one, though. The only one I didn't really want to do. Perfect. Perfecto. Oh, she's not terrorized anymore? Ah. Call, huh? Actually, I don't know if we need this. We do, nice. 5 TP scrolls and no statues. I know it's definitely not what I imagine when I'm thinking of like a good time. But let's see how Trav is. Maybe get some high runes. Not bad, actually. Bunch of gold. Maybe a few runs of this wouldn't hurt. I don't know if it's in like my best interest to be doing terror zones right now at the low level we're at, but it's fun just to do them and see if we can't get a little herald to come look at us, give us a little glance, take us out in one hit, you know. Pretty safe too. Blowing them up from out here.
I am overburdened.
Oh, that's actually quite nice. Damn. Not too shabby. Okay, stop that. It's so nice having this the gem stash and everything. Like that is, it's just, you don't realize. Kids these days, man, they don't know how the good they have it. They don't understand what the old men have gone through to get the game to the state it's in currently. Actually, I'm not even afraid of these. Look at this. It barely does anything. Oh shit, my demon is dying. That's not how this is supposed to work. Yeah, the tab makes it fun to pick this stuff up again because you don't need to worry about managing it. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, the defilers really changed stuff. I was like, you know what? They're dead. It's fine. And then I realized, wait a second. They were actually doing a lot there. The defilers are so squishy compared to Lister. It makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, the hotkeys for cubing it are also really, really nice. So much gold. My goodness. What can we gamble for that would actually be an upgrade right now? Like, I think pretty much just belt. Maybe ring. Yeah, this ring's pretty garbage. We could probably go for a better ring. See what we can do. Yeah, like we need a nice MF ring. That's what we need. MF ring with a little bit of resistances. Even that, like a 15 all res. It's not bad. Telekinesis? Telekinesis with a little bit of light radius on it. It's probably best in slot, I would say. Yeah. The heck? Small charm. Hey, not bad actually. Take those. Okay, The blood boil actually goes pretty hard. Not bad, man. Wow, that is completely garbage.
What do you need?
A lot of these bastards, huh? Yeah, 200k. We're getting like 100k a run, no problem. So good for gold, my god. Now, if only the warlock had find item, right? Just saying. How broken can it be if it doesn't even have find item?
Greetings.
Not that broken. What are we doing here? We still have pretty good res even without this little guy. 7% MF. Is it really worth it anymore? I mean, we have a 5% that takes one slot. Honestly, probably just get rid of this for now. And then we can move and have a couple slots free. Inventory management, man. Did we make a new game? I don't even remember. Yes. Nice. So much gold. I feel rich. Wish you could use your gold to buy like furniture and houses and,
What do you need?
you know? Damn, 20 strength. Yeah, I don't hate that. Another 20 strength. Oof. Oh. Nah. Not terrible, but yeah, right? Like, this is only players 3, but still. What the hell? Mention. Censoring issues? Perfect. Yep. Gotta love it. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Just a little short one. Got some pretty decent experience though, and like I said, I think offline, off stream, I'll get a new lister, and then hopefully we'll be able to farm a little bit easier next time. But we also might make a new character next stream, so we'll see. Thanks for hanging out, Trace. Appreciate you. J Bakes, Ben, if you guys are still around. See you guys in the Discord. Bye bye.